Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to the show. I am Larry. Welcome back to Let's Open Some Toys, episode 63. But it's also Let's Build Some Toys, opposed to Open. We haven't done a build episode in quite some time. I have to look back and see exactly when the last build episode was, when I finally completed that Master Grade Wing Zero custom from Endless Waltz. I think it was called version K, whatever. But that was a very long series for that one model kit. But today we're doing a twofer because they should be very simple and get done in an hour or two, which is a great thing. So we got. Well, no, before I show what I got, let's go say hello to the chat. We have Jersey Shore Juggernaut, first one in the chat again. He was here at 6:12 this evening. The spirit of Jersey Shore Juggernaut will be with you all of the Lost Live crew, as Tango Toys and I will be in the theaters finally seeing the Spider-Man movie. Open some toys and enjoy. We will, Jersey. I hope you and Tango are going to have a fun time at the movie. I quite enjoyed it. For sure, everybody who's seen it, since it has made over $1 billion. We got Mr. Ryan Clark. What is up, my friend? How are you today? This also is I was on vacation all this week, so I've been home doing some other stuff, and it's been a kind of a week because I was my birthday was this past Sunday, and I had to go do some stuff. I had to go get it made over 2 billion. Thank you, Ryan. Yeah, 2 billion. It's killing it. But back what I was saying, I was on vacation this week. Didn't really go anywhere. It's just been kind of going around. Went to the toy department a couple different times. A couple things I want to hit before we start on the thing today, but I will kind of show what we're going to build. Today we are building the Blokees Champion Class Nightwing and my long wanted, longed for, the 2025 DCU Superman. This was shown last year. It was a China exclusive initially. When I met with the Toy Daddies at Legion's Con, so I was super happy that this finally made it to the toy department. Look at the nice full box, really pretty. Super excited to put these two together today, so that should not take too long. But I do want to hit some things. This has been a crazy week. What's up, Ronnie? How you doing tonight, my friend? From down under. I wasn't trying to do an Australian accent. Just somehow, whenever I say down under, that's just how I say it. This week's been kind of shitty, to say the least. Weather-wise, it's been gorgeous. Couldn't ask for a better week to be on vacation. And to celebrate my birthday, and then my mother's birthday, which was Tuesday. But we've lost in the nerd geek community, in the fandom community in general, whether you're country music nerd or cartoon, aficionado or otherwise. We've lost a film buff, musical buff, or whatever. We've lost some legends, man. We lost a lot of people this week alone. Last week was it last week or the week before? Was it Hayden Pantier? I'm sure I'm butchering her last name. And then we lost Dolly Parton and Peter Cullen and Tim Curry. Yes, dear?
It's my Dolly Parton cup.
Trish wanted me to show her Dolly Parton cup that we keep all of our silver coins in. And this was from Dollywood, right?
No, I got it here at the Family Dollar.
Okay, you got it at the Family Dollar. But we lost some greats in the music, acting, and voice acting community. If you don't know who Peter Cullen is, and you're watching this channel, I mean, I'm not a big Transformers guy, but everyone knows who Optimus Prime is. It was very sad to hear of him, Dolly, and Mr. Curry, Tim Curry. So yeah, it's been kind of a week of reflection on that aspect. We all don't have much to this life, make the best of it you can. And one quote that keeps getting passed around, I'm sure everyone's seen it on their Instagram feed since, from Peter Cullen, is a quote he keeps going around from a Comic-Con or something, or panel, when he's talking about when he came up, or maybe it was a behind the scenes, when he came up with the voice of Optimus Prime. And because it was based off of his brother, who just happened to be named Larry as well, who was a Marine. And when, the response that his brother told him when he was saying he's going to be a truck, but he's a hero, the truck. And he told him, if you're going to be a hero, be strong enough to be gentle. I could be butchering that thing. I've seen it like 40 times in this past few days since his passing. So, but yeah. So be strong enough to be gentle. What is up, Ellen? You didn't go to the movie with Tango in Jersey? I hope you're having a fun evening. But this is a build episode, which means you won't be seeing this gorgeous face for the rest of the night. No, because we are going to be building these guys again. I should put up a poll, and I did not make one up. I'll just let you all say it in the chat. Which one of these two do you want me to build first tonight? We got the Champion Class Nightwing or the Champion Class 2025 Superman. Which one am I building tonight? As people start to trickle in here. What is Chaos? Chaos is putting a lot of stuff in here. Says, no, I'm home with my son. Well, hope you're all having a fun time. To some, it's about trying to find the magic in your life. To others, it's about standing up and facing your fears. To many, it's about staying young at heart, no matter how old you get. But everyone's begins once upon a time, and it's up to us to cherish the time we're given to ensure we live happily ever after. Wanda Maximoff, the Starlit Witch, is up. You say Superman. Johnny says Nightwing. What's up, Johnny? Did I miss you when you got done? You just now said something. Okay. How you doing, man? We're going to be building today. We're not doing a Gundam, but we are building a kit. So that's awesome. Yes. Hello. All right. So far, I've got one vote for Superman. I got one vote for Nightwing. Who wants to break the tie? I should have took a quarter out there. We could have flipped a coin. You know what? Since Ryan answered first, I don't have Scooperman, but we're going to go ahead and open up Superman. So, magic. This camera does do a show mode, so. Chaos. I thought, I got 2 for Superman. I got 2 for Nightwing. Oh, I got 3 for Superman. So here we go. I'm probably not going to need these because I hear you don't need any nippers or stuff for these. So we got, what's up, Hayes? How you doing, man? To just finish assembling the HD Hendry pieces I had painted. Oh, nice. I don't think I'm going to paint because the next build episode after this would be maybe a couple weeks or so. I'm kind of trying to stretch it out because I do have another kit I picked up this week. And maybe I should go ahead and show those before I start building. We're going to go ahead and start with Superman. Everyone's saying Superman, even Ellen. Superman's going to be the start. But I did pick up a couple other things this week. Which, if you don't follow me on Instagram, why aren't you following me on Instagram? You should be following me on Instagram. I did pick up a McFarlane Collector Edition DC Multiverse Wonder Woman with that big hair. This is the newer release I found. I bought that, I think, on my birthday or the day after. I can't remember. And then I also, it was the day after. Then this, no, it was on my birthday. It was that Sunday. And then I got this Master Grade Endless Waltz Shenlong kit. So we got that. So that will be another build for another day. Next week I will be opening up that Wonder Woman. So that will be on next week's Let's Open Some Toys. And I have some other ideas for some other things. I'm trying to stretch some stuff out. And hopefully I'll also have those new Skeletron figures. And also want to do a shout out to Ash and Oath. Their Kickstarter is about to launch in the next couple weeks or so, I think. A few weeks. It's in September, I know that. But he's been posting a bunch of cool behind the scenes stuff of the Ash and Oath Kickstarters, all the things he's working on. I've been sharing a lot of that. So keep an eye out for Ash and Oath and Von Burke Studios. And he also dropped a couple limited time heads up for sale. I don't know if they sold out or not, but they're like Oni skulls. And I didn't have anything set up to bring those up. So, but, so these are my first Blokees and Hayes. I've been on a Blokees kick lately, but I built a couple Star Wars Champion series, and I have both series of the Sesame Street figures, and built like 6 of them and several Transformers. See, now these are my first 2. I've been looking at them, and this is when I first saw this, was like, because I got the McFarlane stuff, but this one just looks like it moves better. Plus, Crypto is articulated for this, and I like putting together things, so we're gonna do that. But also, I don't want to bore you guys because there'll probably be a lot of silence. I'm going to try to keep my eye on the chat as much as possible, but I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to find some music to play. Trying to remember which one. Take some of this. Hopefully it's not too loud on your all's end. Hopefully y'all hear it just fine. I know I hear it in my head earbuds just perfectly. But let's get cracking, right? So look at the box real quick. It's nice foil packaging. Just so shiny. Yeah. I gotta keep remembering I can actually just do this. It just looks at it. Sleepy time music, says Chaos. Good. Music volume is okay. Cool. Because I didn't want I turned it down quite a bit from the bass, setting. So time music. So you got the nice picture of the figure there. Superman and Crypto. Kind of example of all the pieces. Superman. Look up in the sky, it says. That's what it says in the red. Of course, if you're so inclined, there is all the legalese and the USPC. All that fun stuff. Yep, of course, the top. But let's go ahead and get into it. What did I do with my knife? We'll just use this one. Maybe we'll crack this open. Says, I plan on pre-ordering 2 copies of the Bartos Adept tomorrow. Ordering the Master Grade Sand Custom EU and HD or High Grade Desalter next week on Premium Bandai. All right, man. All right, so here we go. Got all the sprues in their bags. We got this is all going to be Crypto here in this bag. We got majority of Superman's main body. We got some flesh tones. So we got the hands. We got neck peg pieces of like wrist peg pieces, probably. It's like possibly his boots, feet. Yep. And the cape also. We got this bag of little pieces. I passed on Hades 2, man. I don't have any of those Glyos Cosmic Legions. He looked badass though. The colorway on him this looked amazing. But I had already just pre-ordered and they just shipped those new Skeletron figures. Even though I probably could have just gone to the toy department because they did still have some in stock as of last time I looked. Of both Siberia and the Assault Trooper, which I've been looking forward to getting him. But I just went and ordered it off their website, and it shipped like the same day, like maybe a couple hours after I ordered it. And she sold out a few hours after that off their website. So, but yeah, I passed on him. I was very tempted though. And I have yet to order that new storybook or lore book or wherever they're calling it for Mythic Legions. So we got this little baggie here, which is interesting. Got our instructions, which just kind of just folds right out. Kind of goes over. You got your, because I have it upside down, so you're not seeing what I'm seeing. There we go. So we got the main part for Superman there. And of course, then we got Crypto there. Of course, all shows how many parts you're supposed to have to keep track of. Did I not have the music looped? Let's see. Nope, apparently I did not have it looped. There we go. That's my bad. I thought I had this thing set right. But let's go ahead and get, I guess, cracking. It's not saying what's supposed to be in this bag. Let's go ahead and open up the little mystery bag here, because I'm not sure what's in it. Because I'm not sure what parts it is. Unless this is where the head is at. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe this is where the face pieces are. Now watch as Larry struggles to open up a little baggie. Oh, it's just more. This is like leg pieces. Yep, the face. Like something just fell and I don't know what it was. Hope not. Yeah, we even got this. So this is all the painted parts, it looks like. So we got like little Crypto's face. And we got all the different faces for Kal-El, plus the trunks. So all the painted parts were all separated in here, and that's including the S-Shield. So that's cool. Plus some additional other parts. Pre-assembled hinge pieces. So cool. I'm going to open that. I thought I heard something fall, and I really hope not, because I hate to be missing any parts. Okay, so we're supposed to go ahead and let's go and lay these things out so I don't lose them. Move you aside. So we're supposed to have 2 of one and 2 of the other. So we're supposed to have 2 of this one. Check. 2 of this one. Check. There's our S-Shield. We got the back part of the shorts. We got the front part of the shorts. Yeah, in the chat. Ryan says, I saw Supergirl and both episodes of Lanterns today. Supergirl was okay. Lanterns was great. Yeah, man. Lanterns. I can't wait for the newest one. I've been seeing little clips for the next episode. And I'm super stoked. I've been enjoying that quite a bit. We got David Cornsweat hair. Supergirl was fine. Again, I'd never read Woman of Tomorrow, and I think that's like where I hear a lot of complaints, or from people saying it's apparently doesn't follow the book as much as they would like it to. Okay. Yep. We'll have 2 of those. We do. We got the crypto face. They got the calmer Superman face. But never a smiling face. We got Crypto's collar. Look at that. Nice collar for Crypto. Put that there. And we got the boots. I hope I don't screw up which one's which. Because I'm not seeing which one's supposed to be left and which one's supposed to be right. It's not really marked. But then again, I do have a bunch of lights off, so. Oh, I'm sure I can figure it out, though. You can't really screw it up, so. We'll get to that when we start to get it assembled. Yeah, Lanterns has been a fun little show. You know, it's not that fun. The guy who plays Hal, his name's Kyle something. I know he was in one of the MonsterVerse Godzilla movies. I know he was on Friday Night Lights, but I never watched Friday Night Lights because I'm not into sports ball. Kyle Chandler, that's what his name, right? And Aaron Pierre, man, I mean, he's killing it as John. And I know a lot of people, because in this universe we have both, Hawk Girl already, and now we're getting John Stewart. There we go, a little crypto cape. Superman cape. And yeah, Brian says Kyle Chandler. Yep. Yeah, Kyle. I've seen him in other stuff. He's a good actor, a really good actor. Like I said, I never watched Friday Night Lights, but I'm enjoying his portrayal of Hal, especially compared to there's only been 2 other live action Hal Jordans, and one was from a little superhero special. That was the first one back when Adam West was still Batman. I don't think it was like in the 70s though. And then obviously Ryan Reynolds. But I like this version. I like this version. Now, to be honest though, I was always hoping if we got another shot at a live action Green Lantern after Reynolds, I really did want Nathan Fillion to play Hal again. He voiced him in Justice League Doom, and and some other DC projects. So I would have loved him to came back as Hal, but I'm really liking Kyle Chandler's portrayal. And of course now we got Nathan as Guy instead. So, but he plays a good asshole. So they both play good assholes. So, to say the least. All right. So here are all of our sprues. Okay. Now I'm trying to look at how all these are supposed to work. So it looks like we're going to start with the noggin, which is fairly simple. We're just going to go ahead and start with the palm face. And just all you do. Hey, what is up, Adam? Said the angle is freaking you out. Yeah, well, we're doing a build episode. I have not done a build episode in a good while. So there we go. We got a little Superman head. A little David Corn sweat. Okay. So again, this is my first Blokees experience, so I'm trying not to bump into my new mic and keep myself hydrated. Now I have the nippers out here just in case I need them, but they say no nipping is needed. So let's go ahead and start looking at some arm pieces. Okay. All right, where's my B2s? There we go. So B21. Copy this full part. What is up, Rowdy? How's it going? How you doing tonight, hon? Hopefully everybody is having a good time, having a good week. For the most part, like I stated earlier, been kind of a shitty week because, I mean, personally, it's been actually pretty good, but everything else, man. All right. Yeah, these snip off, these pop off real easy. So, yeah. So we got B23. I wish I had time to build again. My Gundam backlog is about 40 kits! Dude! I don't know how you can make it down to 40 kits. I mean, the only kit okay, since you just popped in, I'll go ahead and I'll show what I did pick up this week for a different build episode, because we're building Superman and Nightwing Blokees tonight. They're fairly simple. But in the next build episode I do, which might be a little while, we're building this guy. A Master Grade Endless Waltz Shenlong. So an Endless Waltz version of Shenlong. That will be probably in a couple weeks when we start on that. Because I do have plans to actually open up actual figures next week. And I'm working on some other stuff for some other shows, for other episodes. So stay tuned for that. B31. There we are. And I'm bad about making sure that it's in your bag. I'm looking for the Death Scythe, but I don't want I want the Death Scythe H. Death Scythe Hell version. I don't know. I mean, Adam, are you up for that? Would you want to come on here and do a build episode with me one Saturday night? We could both be putting together Shenlong. That would be interesting. Apparently, I'm putting this in the wrong direction. There we go. Both sides in your backlog too. That's crazy. Yeah, me and you, man. We just love our Gundam wing. There we go. So we got our what's this for? The left arm? Yeah, we got our left arm. It's like shoulder. I mean, with Wing Zero and Death Scythe, they're my two favorite Gundams. Especially from Endless Waltz, Death Scythe Hell is probably my top design Gundam suit. So I need to be where's B15 at? There it is. B15. Pop that off. Okay. Trying to make sure I got that lined up. Okay, I think that works. What we got? What do I get for turning all my lights off so I can actually have, this screen be able to be shown and not be all blurry here? Am I popping that right? I don't know. What am I doing wrong there? Probably a lot of things. I think that's right. I think. I'm trying to make sure I'm seeing the design on here correctly. Sometimes I wish sometimes I think I may need glasses. But then again, I think it might fix here in a minute. All right, that would be B213. Need this one right here. Go ahead and pop these off. Endless Waltz designs are the absolute peak of Gundam design, in my opinion. Toy? Why I have so much problems pronunciation with these. Style elevates his stuff above anything else. Yes, I agree. Because I mean, the Gundam wing designs have always been my favorite in general. The next series though would probably be Gundam X. I haven't watched Gundam X in forever, so I couldn't tell you who designed those. But that was the next series I quite enjoyed. 7. There you are. Yeah, they just pretty much pop off pretty clean. Trying to make sure match those. Okay. And which one is the elbow? I want to say one of these is the elbow. So we got double jointed elbows. There we go. That's actually kind of a satisfying click. Yes, that's definitely the elbow. Just trying to make sure I match that forearm. Yeah. There we go. Nice little double jointed arm there. Now this is going to scale a little bit, probably shorter. Probably going to be closer to a true 112, I would think. And next would be fold the hands. Let's go ahead and just give him a fist. Go ahead and pop that on. Oh, so satisfying. There we go. We got our blocky Superman arm. That's how far that's gonna go there. That's pretty sturdy after it gets clicked in, so that's cool. All right, next time for the right arm. B33. So I heard some news a couple nights ago on Toy Therapy. Our good buddy Greg, aka New to Mythics, they're doing. He's going to be coming to Motu Fest too. I'm not sure if he's going to be here for the whole weekend or just a day. But it's going to be nice to have him in my neck of the woods. As long as with, I know Adam's going to be in town working the Spiro booth. So if you're going to be at Motu Fest in a couple weeks, y'all should go in there and stop by and say hi to Adam and give a big old hug to Greg. I know I will be. The Blokees Marvel Rivals kids are all over the place. Scale wise, yeah, I heard that. I also heard the Star Wars ones kind of really scale well with the Black Series for the most part, but then again, Black Series kind of scales smaller, comparatively speaking, than everything else. So get that on there. And trust me, I was tempted a couple weeks ago. I almost picked up that that Marvel Blokees Wolverine from Deadpool and Wolverine. but I'm not a big Marvel guy, even though Wolverine is definitely my favorite. I think that he's a lot of people's favorite when it comes to X-Men. Yeah, I can't wait for can't wait for Mo2 Fest. I won't be doing a lot of spending at Mo2 Fest. At least I don't plan on it, since I'm trying to keep everything ready for Legion's Con in a couple more months. We're like just about 2 months away. Get this other elbow. Go ahead and lock that in there. I said, why is it? I think I say it right in my head, and I try to say it out loud. It comes out all jumbled. Was involved in the X designs. They're my second favorite X. X was the first series I saw when it was airing. Oh yeah, I had saw it. My buddy actually had it recorded on like not quite DVD. He had it on like a disc that you can only watch on like video player on your computer. And I borrowed it. Is Jungle Gyms worth visiting? You know what? I can't tell you. I've never been. I've lived in this area my entire life, and I've never been. I know it's huge. I've been by it before. I drove past it before, but I've never been to Jungle Gyms. I hear it's great, but I couldn't tell you. Because like I said, I'm across the river. I'm closer to the area the actual convention is going to be at, but I don't know. I'm sorry, I wish I could be more help on that. Okay. Make sure. Yep. 14. Let's grab this. But, maybe we'll have to go check it out together. I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. Let's go ahead and give him the other fist. Even though I don't even have the arm connected yet. I'm rushing. Click. There we go. Jason and you are debating if it's worth going. I mean, everything is worth going at least once, I would suppose. But then again, I've never been. Kind of a long way for me to drive for groceries. Just to be honest. It's probably it's a good a good maybe 15-20 minute drive on the interstate, probably. Maybe a little bit longer depending on traffic, because traffic right now, because they're starting to do the Brent Spence Bridge project, which is like the main stretch of highway going in and out of where Cincinnati and Covington are at. So, I mean, I can obviously go back road type areas. Like, I don't have to actually cut through the interstate and, kind of bypass all that. So it might take me a little longer to get to the convention center, but during Mo2 Fest. But depending on when you can get there, when you're all going to be in town for, how long you're going to be in town for. I mean, if you're just going to be in for the show, and you might not have time, I don't know. I don't know what Jungle Gym's hours are. So you all can look that up and debate for yourself, and y'all can just let me know how you all like it, because I don't know. All right, right arm's done, left arm's done. It's showing me how it's all already with the body's assembled, but we haven't even got to those parts yet. So let's go ahead and get to the torso, which we are going to start with B38 and B12. So here's B12. and B38. And these things do come off pretty easy. I mean, there's like very little. If I have to, I can always get the little sanding blocks out. But I've lent my little kit to the boy for his Gundam that he's putting together. Don't ask me which one. I don't remember. It's a big one. It's a perfect grade. It's a 1/60th scale. I just don't remember what the series is that he is assembling. Okay, this one says lift. Might be putting that on the wrong one. I don't know. Nope, I got it right. Always double checking. I don't know. Because I haven't built... The most recent model kit I had built was that Wing Zero. And most of my kits are either high grade... And this is like back from when I was, my late teens, early 20s when I built these, by the way. Full transparency. And I'm trying to remember which ones, because it's been, like I said, it's been forever. And I don't have any regular grade kits. I've not built a regular grade yet. Because regular grades, I've noticed, have been typically like 1/144 scale. And I really enjoy the 1/100 scale. So when I was initially building my original kits, they were high grades and they were 1/100 scale. But not a kit. RG, the upcoming. Oh, I haven't gotten to check that out yet. I've heard slight things. I couldn't remember what the title was. I hear that it's going to look amazing. I have not had a chance to really look at it. A little bag in my way. All right. Oh, gotta put the neck on. Yeah, there's a lot of pieces to this. Now I'll have to check it out and take a look. There we go. And it says C13. So here's our C. It's gonna be this one. Interesting. But yeah, I mean, I think I've seen little clips of it, but I couldn't remember what the title was. But I'm sure it's going to be pretty good. Like, I fell asleep watching Gundam. Was it Gundam Seed? Like, I don't think I made it out of the first episode. Maybe it wasn't Seed. Maybe it was Gundam Unicorn. I tried watching a couple different Gundam series on Netflix, and I passed out. Granted, it was late, so yep. That's cool. Yeah, like I said, back in my like late teens, early 20s, when I was building my high grade kits. I think it's now a defunct website. It used to be, I don't know what it is now, if it's even existent, but I used to get them all from what I think it was just called Gundam Shop USA, I think. And that's where I got most of my kits from, way back when, in the early days of the internet. Back in my day, we had dial-up. Yeah, go through excruciating pain of your parents so you get the hell off the phone. Okay, so we got the chest piece here. I only do the panel lines for the most part. I might, from occasion, do extra paint if I really feel like I want it to look a certain way. But kits I've made back in the past, I've mostly just... Actually, I think I have the marker here. Yeah. I've just used this for the panel lines. And I've had this one for years and it still works. Nice little fine tip. Nice little fine tip Gundam marker. Gets in all the nice little crevices for the panel lines. But that's all I do. And I smear it around to give it a little dirty look. And every now and again, if I have any Gundam paint markers, there we go, you know, that are metallic or something, I'll put those on too. Where's the back? Get this back on. This one's not want to pop. Yeah, but that's typically what I do when I build Gundam kits. A lot of times I will try to do the panel lines as I'm assembling it, because it can be a pain in the butt trying to do it afterwards. You miss having free time. Yeah. It kind of stinks when you don't have that extra time to spend on little hobbies like building model kits. But my dad used to build like model cars and stuff when I was growing up. It's gonna be the most pain in the butt part, trying to keep these in the holes here. Yeah, this is gonna be the most pain in the butt part for me, keeping this wired cape onto that. See, I'm already dropping it. But you're making toys, Adam. Yeah, but see, he doesn't have to assemble these. He just has to, keep in track with the factory. He doesn't actually have to assemble them himself. And I hope to get you on here soon, Adam, as well, because I would love to get you on here and chat and mess around. I know you're about to get the factory samples, right, of the figures. The cape is a finicky bitch. Ryan, the cape is being a pain in my butt. It is wired on both sides, nothing in the middle though, but it feels like a very sturdy wire. But it's being a pain because I'm supposed to put it onto these little pegs here and then sandwich the torso onto it at some point. Actually, so I get it actually sitting on the pegs or in the peg, or the pegs through the holes. I'll learn words eventually. Come on. Don't be a pain. It does not want to work for me. Watch as Larry struggles while trying to put a cape on a model kit. Did Chewie have this much problem with this when he was building his? I don't remember. I really don't. See, as soon as I got it close, it popped right out of the left side. Yes. What am I kicking? Oh, the freaking instruction just fell off my lap. That's true, Mr. Ryan Clark, but it takes up all my time, and it's not relaxing. Well, right now, this cape part isn't relaxing for me. That's probably the most aggravating part of this whole build at the moment. But it might help me if I just set it down a little bit and let gravity work for me. All I really need to do is just line this up. Stop turning. Like I said, it's a very thick wire on this cape. I'm just trying to line those up. Did I do it? I don't know. think I got it. Yeah, but it's a very substantial wire. Now, unfortunately, it doesn't like attach to anywhere closer to where we just plugged this in at. But I think I'm having a little issue here. Yeah, definitely going to scale smaller than anything else. There we go. That's a little bit better. Definitely going to be scaling a lot smaller than a McFarlane. There we go. I wish it kind of sealed up a little bit more around there, but I got it around the collar. I think that looks okay. Next. Looks like we're doing the belly. Okay. We need... Where's my flesh pieces? Flesh tone. Okay, says we need C14, which is this piece. There it is. And C12, which is right here. So got that. We'll just pop that into here. Kind of worried when I don't hear a snap, but okay, it's fine. There we go. Got the ball joint in there. And B27 and B28, which are these two right here. Okay. Now it says there we go. Just trying to make sure I get these right direction. Does that one goes there? That goes into here. There we go. Got our belly. All right, now there's the crotch. We're working on the crotchal area. It even says it right there, crotch. So we are looking at getting some of these red pieces here. A116, which is this little piece right here. A16, A11, A111, which there are two of, which we are using both. And A19, which is this thing up here. So it says we take one of the A, 111, like so. The other one. Make sure we match it. Mix it up. There we go. Get in my belly. Here's the belly. All right, gotta make sure I got that going right. Like so. Okay. Yep, I believe I got that right. Yep. Have you ever built a kit that you didn't enjoy? probably my perfect grade 1/60th scale endless waltz. Even though the most enjoyable part of that build was I was building it with my brother-in-law, but I don't think it was the actual build. It's that it did not survive the several moves in the past 20 plus years since I've had it. Armor parts have broken off of it, and that was $100 kit back in the day. Actually, I think that same kit's still retailing for $100, to be honest. Last time I looked, I think it was still for the same price. And it also yellowed pretty quick. But build, to be honest, out of the high grade kits, it was going to be the probably the Gundam X itself. Just that back piece for those solar wings or fins or whatever, that peg was snapped right off. And trying to repair that is such a pain. And I didn't know what I was doing. I probably do it better now, but I think that one high grade kit for Gundam X I had for the actual Gundam X, not maybe was it I think it was for the standard one, not the double X. You know, that one was insane too. But I had a lot of problems with some of those parts breaking back in the day. I'm hoping it's better now. I don't know. Like I said, I just recently got into building kits again this past year, so I'm trying to not, be crazy and have a huge backlog. My boy Jonathan, he's been getting really into it. He's built he's on his third kit now. He's already went from real grade to he's doing his first perfect grade. Adam, are you streaming tomorrow? That's a good question. I don't believe he said he wasn't. I don't remember him mentioning that if he wasn't or not. I would like to think he would be. All right. So, okay, now we just got to put this on to this. So there we go. Now putting these onto the shorts. May want to move these down a little bit. Click, click. There we go. We got the trunks. All right, now we're moving on to the legs. It's not telling me to, but I'm going to go ahead and put the arms on. And the belly. If I can remember which side's the front. Yeah, that's the front. Gotta pop the arm. Well, no, I can't pop the arms on yet. I don't have the way to pop the arms on yet. Or did I put that on wrong? Did I put those on wrong? Oh my god. I did. I'm gonna have to disassemble this torso just so I can fix these arms. Because apparently I put them on wrong. I sure did. I'm not like looking at it. I knew this was wrong. I will be professing my love for Mondo for making the... That's right, man. That's right. They put those up. They got the stand. We were just talking about that, right? We were like the standard edition of Man-at-Arms and Clawful, and then they put He-Man back up, a standard version of He-Man back up. Skeletor is still available on the Mondo site. I can't believe I done that. I done screwed it up and put the arm sockets on wrong. I got them on the right side. I guess got them on backwards. There we go. Well, I wish I had fingernails. But yeah, I went ahead and got my Man-at-Arms finally pre-ordered. I'm still passing on Clawful though, but he is an amazing looking figure, so I can't be all in on this line though. I got plenty coming. As tempting as it is to get that like ice armor He-Man, I don't really want the fire armored Skeletor. And I already got the anti-Eternia He-Man coming. So, from the Mo2 Fest exclusive. And I don't need Disco Skeletor either. Might be easier if I can actually get to where I need to reach in here. No, it was already 115 after tax and shipping for Man at Arms for just the normal, $50 or $95 price point. Yeah. As much as I would love to be able to be all in, like I'm already, 2 more figures in than I thought I was. Technically 3 more figures in than I thought I was going to be initially, because my initial goal was I'm only going to get He-Man, I'm only going to get Skeletor, and now I have Tila on the way, paid for. I got Man at Arms going to be on the way. Of course, that Tila also comes with a cool Orko. Like, I didn't need that Snakehead and that other mace. I would never use those. And I don't remember what that base looked like that was supposed to be with the that edition, that version of Man at Arms. But I don't need a cool stand for. They're gonna come with the standard black base anyway with that same arm. I don't need that cool painted decorative piece. Larry. I don't need no more. Okay. Legion's Con is like 2 months away. I can't keep spending. I'm not gonna be able to eat when I go. That's another reason why I passed on Hades when they dropped them, and another reason why I haven't picked up that book yet. Not even sure I like He-Man with these figures. There we go. See, now I got the arms on right. Just trying to remember where the design was on that upper torso. Yep, that's right. So there we go. Says I have enough Mythic Legions, dude. In the past year, I picked up so many Mythic Legions. There we go. We got obviously behind me, if you've seen any video, you've seen all my current Mythics. And then that's not including everything from the RPG that's going to be coming. All right, now we got the torso built right. Let's go and pop the head on there while we're at it. Lieutenant Dan, you ain't got no legs. Anyhow, these Mondo figures, I wanted to get them. If I didn't get the He-Mans, I probably should have started with the real Ghostbusters, because I really do love the real Ghostbuster line. Okay, A5, A12. Where's that? Here. But it's another one of those things that we have to, as collectors, got to keep reminding ourselves we don't need everything. And dude, the reason I have as much stuff as I currently do, because I sold a bunch of my stuff. Like a whole bunch of my stuff. I sold my legacy Power Ranger Zords. And a lot of the early, like the little triangular box, I wasn't never going to get rid of those 95 movie figures that Bandai did, but they've been sitting in my closet, or no, it wasn't a closet. It was sitting in a cabinet for, God, it feels like forever. It's like I don't have a place, man. What is up? No chewing. How's it going, man? Hey, I have a question. Did you have as much trouble as I am with that cape as I had? I had so much trouble getting this cape in. I couldn't remember. I remember watching you putting this thing together. And my God, this has been such a pain. But everything, for the most part, is doing okay, Chewy. I'm glad to see you hanging out with us tonight. I can't believe it. I'm already an hour. Oh, I figured I'd be done with this guy by now. I did kind of start rambling, so we got, this is supposed to be for the right leg, I believe. Who was it I was watching? Wasn't it you? Wait, didn't you do a build for a Blokees? Because I know I was talking to you at Legion's Con about it, and you told me it was a China exclusive, and it finally came up. It'll take a little bit of time. But this thing is super cool. This cape. I mean, I like that it's wired, but I wish it would had more structure going into the body already. But it looks good. I like the print on it. Okay. What am I looking for? B.62 and B.36. There it is. B.32 and B.36. So this will go. My Mayfax Hush Superman was like this too. I saw the amazing review of the new Mezco Superman. That cape looks great. Oh God, I saw that. Dude, talk about another tempting figure. I just keep telling myself I can't be buying. I just can't be buying. B11. As much as I would love, and I mean I would love that Mezco Superman, but I don't need every version of this Superman. So far, I've got the two of the three McFarlane Superman from this movie. I got the damaged one and the deluxe one that came with Crypto. I passed on the standard version. And then I got what was it? Then I got the what else was it? Nah, man, it's tempting, man. It just, that these toy companies aren't making it easy for us, that's for sure. So we got this. Plug in to that. Got. Well, now I gotta make sure which boot I'm looking for. Might be this. Yeah, I think this is the right one. Oh, I can't plug it in there. I forgot I need to build another part. Was that B212? Oh, this piece. It's a solid piece. What is up, Jersey? How was the movie? Hope you and Tango had a good time seeing the new Spider-Man movie. It was really nice of Tango and you to let me know that you weren't going to be on the show today, watching the show today. I mean, you didn't have to, but it was very nice that you thought of me that way. Okay. There we go. Got that in there. I done forgot which boot I'm looking for. I think this is the one. There we go. That you liked it. Well, that's good. Chris said she wanted me to warn you guys. I gotta get you in the feels. I mean, every movie doesn't get everybody into the feels. Just saying. Well, I'm glad to hope you guys did have a good time. You know, a $2 billion movie. Just making gangbusters. B210. And I'll make sure I get this knee on here right. There we go. So we got a leg. Now I gotta put the foot together. Which it is A113. A13, A1. Okay. For A114, which would be this one. So this goes here, like so. And A14, which is this foot. A17. But Adam, if you're still here, man, we need to kind of, I know you're all gonna be getting close. We still got over a month. Well, actually, a whole month before you all launch Space Zombies. I would love to get you on and to hang out and chat about it. Because I think it'd be fun. Got a little ankle pin here that goes in like so. That plugs in like that. Fairly easy ankle rocker. Holy spree. There we go. Hey, drop down hips. By the way. Yes, holy sprue trees. Yes. And I think we still got crypto to build. I was going to initially build both, and we may still do it. This is going to be a long show. Yeah, man, we're only almost an hour and a half, like an hour 15 minutes, close to that. Hour 14 minutes in, and we're almost done with Superman himself, but we still got crypto to build. Plus, like the thumbnail says, we'll be putting this guy together too, and he's got a few more parts. Surprising, he has a few more parts. All right, so now we're working on the last leg here. Ba-dum-bum. So we got A1, A110, A16. This is 10. Yeah, he's getting there. Slowly but surely, I'm getting there with him. I'm just trying to get used to actually making sure I'm showing what I'm doing. Because I have a habit of taking the parts off screen and not actually showing the assembly. So I'm trying to get better at that. So we got that. All right. B1, B34. So here's B34 and B14. I know it's quite a different episode than what a lot of people are used to watching from me. But, I like to change it up every now and again. I mean, technically we still opened it, but now we're assembling it as well. B13. Put that on. Plug this into here. Insert cliche bingo / battleship joke. You sunk my battleship. Ryan, you sunk my battleship. Okay. I know, we have fun. We have fun here on Let's Open Some Toys. Or at least we attempt to anyway. I'm already going to put the knee pad on because I want to. See, now he's coming together pretty quickly. Yeah, you get so used to already putting this thing together, you get kind of on one half, you start getting really fast at it all of a sudden. I don't know how real entertaining this is for everybody, but hey, thanks for hanging out and chatting with me as I struggle on my first Blokees, but it's a learning experience, to say the least. Get that. There we go, guys. We got our David Cornsweat Superman Blokees all assembled. I do kind of wish this went more into here and stayed better attached. But, double jointed knees. Got toe tilt. Double jointed elbows, got butterfly joints, rotation, bicep, wrist is on a ball peg. You got double jointed barbell up in the top of the neck and in the bottom of the neck. Of course, you got your diaphragm cut, barbells all around, drop down hips. This Superman is definitely ready for battle. Yep, soft good, wired cape, even though, like I said, I wish this wire went more into here. But it is a soft goods cape, nonetheless. So that's Superman, but we still got his little buddy. See, all these sprues are now empty. The only thing that has sprues left is the flesh toned, which are his remaining hands and parts to help assemble. Plus, we do have a heat vision eyes Superman face that we can also swap out on the head. We will move these aside, all the empty sprues, and we will now assemble our crypto, starting with our good old boy Crypto's head. I got that part. Got D11 and D17. Take that. Simple enough. Just line it up. Put together. And put this right on. Now, unfortunately, it does not give him an articulated jaw, but it kind of almost makes it look like he did. Almost. Pop the collar on. We have his ears here, which is D14 and D13. D14 is his right ear. And it's keyed a certain way, so you can only put it in one type of way. Once you're done, you should pre-order Clawful. I should have locked my chair down. I almost fell backwards there. No, Ryan, I'm not getting Clawful. I forgot I even had this back, like, kind of in a weird spot. Got one ear there. I'm not getting Clawful. No, I've already spent enough this week. I can't be an all-in on the Motu 2000X line. I can't. I told myself I wasn't going to be. Even though Man-at-Arms I really kicked myself. I didn't get that. I don't need the Time Edition. I was hoping they were going to do a standard. I figured they would. They did one for Skeletor. They did one for He-Man. I'm just glad that they finally did. What is up, Tango? How are you doing, man? Hope you enjoyed the Spider-Man movie as well as Cliff. But think of you lobster dude. Yeah, I don't have a lot of lobster dudes on my show. You're right, Ryan. You're right. You're making everyone just trying to entice me. Everyone just trying to entice me. You don't have to be all in, but come on. I already purchased my Anti-Eternia He-Man from when I bought my tickets for the Motu Fest. So I'll be picking that up when I get to the show in a couple weeks. I wasn't impressed, but it was okay. Okay, man. Everyone just trying to guilt me into getting that Clawful, man. I mean, I was half tempted to go back down to the toy department and if they still had any, get more of Siberia. Or at least another Assault Trooper. Since she sold out so quickly on day one. There we go. It's easy for me to be the devil on your shoulder from hundreds of miles away. It's a tough critic, that Johnny Tango. Hey, he still said it was okay. But, we've already had how many Spider-Man movies? I mean, the fact that they did have him actually swinging, filmed that Spider-Man swinging around. But it's pretty much been CG for the most part. Ellen was here. I think she's still with us. I don't know. She might not be. I don't think she's with us anymore. She may have left. Neither is. I don't think Rowdy is, or Ronnie. I don't think either of them. Johnny Tango sounds like a TV 20s gangster. Johnny Tango here, taking out 5 men in one shot. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. These joints on here. Okay. Pop that and get the tail. Okay, so that tail plugs into here. Did he now? Huh. Are you a dancer, Tango? You like to do the tango? I mean, that's what I would think. Tango toys. You just do the tango with your action figures. So we got the main body there. Okay, let's go ahead and get these legs assembled. Got it. Supposed to be D2-6 and D2-7. 6 D2-7. And this one goes to the rear, so rear leg. That right hind leg, click. You already got better articulation than the one that came with McFarlane. So D2-3 and D2-2. John loves Stallone, and I named him Tango after Tango. So you're Cash. That's actually pretty cool, actually. I've not watched Tango and Cash in forever. Got his other, both his front, got both of his right legs. D2-1, D2-4. This is his front left leg. It's got crypto. Luther, where's the dog? He's right here. So it was a good movie. My dad had it on VHS and on DVD. At least Crypto's cape is going to be a little bit easier to put on. He's got a larger peg to deal with. And there we are. We got our Crypto and we got our Superman. Only thing else I got to do is just pop all the rest of these hands off and store them away like a normal action figure. Actually, one of his other buddies was Cash, R.I.P. all. Or more like Rocky and Apollo from Rocky 3. You know what? I can see that. I can totally see that. Alright, so there we got Superman. These are the remaining parts that we can swap out. All screws are cleared. Hooray! That wasn't too bad. It took me about 30 minutes longer than I was expecting it to. But then again, I did not, jump right into the build right then and there. So right when we started the show. Like, I would love to get more Motu 2000X. Definitely the next, if they announce Evil Lynn next, I will definitely have to get her. To go, I have a female. And definitely Trapjaw. And I think that's, see, that's a, would it be Trapjaw or would it be Beastman? For the 2000X. And I think Beastman is going to be about as expensive as Clawful. And I only can really have room for one really big Motu. Well, Motu 2000X 112 figure. So when they do it, Evil Lynn, that would be one I have to get. But is Beastman supposed to be like his second in command, or is it Trapjaw? He said, yes. It's all of that Crypto, and like I said, he's more articulated. So you can go like that. He's got movable legs, his head moves. Unlike the McFarlane one. I mean, he doesn't have any knee articulation. The cape is about the same as what was with McFarlane for the most part. But yeah, there we go. But now, we're going to start on with Nightwing here. And Kea, what did you say about Nightwing? And before I forget, let's go ahead and move these out of the way. Let me go ahead and get this. I'm going to get these other parts if I don't get them mixed up and lost. The way on my extra little baggies. I figured you'd pop it in the chat.
Well, I figured since I've already put it once, I'll just say it.
Well, no, everyone was here earlier.
Yeah. But it has been documented that Nightwing has the best ass in DC. It is very well documented.
Well, if you say so. She is here. Hey, Ellen's back. She's been quiet, just watching. So now we're going to be working on Nightwing here. Then this bag should have all the painted parts. Multiple bags, screws. Now they go over the box. Again, that nice cool foil. Got him throwing his baton. And of course, if you need the USPC, all the stuff. Again, super awesome. Got a little booklet here for Nightwing. And since I won't screw up, I should not screw up those arm sockets, those butterfly joints like I did the last time. I think we'll be good today. I think we'll be good now for this build. It might go a little smoother. Just might. But Nightwing is our next build. Again, this was a lot faster than building that master grade kit from a while back. Before I actually get started, make sure I get that list. Make sure I have all my parts. So it does have a list here. Make sure all of our parts are here. I'm in some pain, so I'm gonna go. Everyone have a great rest of your night. All right, man, Tango, you get some rest. I will talk to you later, my friend. Get some rest and heal up. I almost missed this one. Yeah. What if Mondo has a surprise treble drop in Mo2 Fest? Then you'll be in a pickle. Look, man, I'm already I already put the money down. Got the anti-attorney He-Man. Apparently, the 2-pack of the Fire Armor Skeletor and the Ice Armor He-Man are not going to be there, but they'll be available for pre-order. during that weekend, I believe. So I don't see myself getting it. And he's like, Chaos, like, I see what you did there. You're like, yeah, Zilla Maximoff. Yep, because he went back and reread. But yeah, but Tango, you have a good night, my friend. Says my ideal Nightwing figure has yet to be made and probably won't be. It's based on one specific artist. Well, which artist is that? Which version? Or better yet, what year? I think I have a couple Nightwing comics somewhere from back in the late 90s, early 2000s. Or is it the one when he had the ponytail? And this one, he has his hands already in the bag with the other painted parts. But this Nightwing only gets the one face. So we got back part of the diaper where there's that greatest ass in DC, as Chaos said. At the front of his crotchal area. Let's say that's a forearm. I wonder if that's the one of the books I have. I don't know. I know I have at least one or two Nightwing comics from back in the day. I just don't know where they are. That's for the arm. That's for the arm. Knee. Sure, those aren't the ankle ones, are they? No, that's the ankle one. Well, you got a lot of little pieces here. There's an ankle there. Looks like I got an extra one of these parts. Well, he's apparently supposed to have two of these. Because I think I might have one of those 96 comics. Got part of his swooping hair. The other part of his hair. We got assembled baton and his separate batons. Flailed hand. See, that's the mask. Grip hand. Like a weird hand there. A pair of fists. So everything's there for that. Scott McDaniel. See, now I need to go look through my long boxes. Go ahead and get these screws out of the bags. And somewhat. And an area. Really shiny blue sprue. So you got a little birdarang. That's the back of the torso pieces. A lot of parts. Definitely a lot more. This one said it was 100 parts. Superman was only supposed to be 93 parts. So we apparently have 7 more parts than Superman. And Superman had a dog and a cape. But then again, Nightwing has a mask. So let's get to getting him together with starting with the head. A110 and F19. A110. There you are. F19. Here we go. F1. There it is. Little ball peg. Pop that in that socket. Okay. Plugs in there. This is already beginning a little bit more of a pain. I don't know, Mondo better not have a table draw. It's not like it's their own con. Just thinking about that. Like, y'all just trying to get me in financial trouble, aren't you? Like, I don't do that enough on my own. Okay. Trying to line that up. There we go. And a little domino mask. Got our little Nightwing head sculpt assembled. Now to the left arm. A11. And A111. 11. Yep, there you are. One of these little pieces here. It said no nippers, but this one's being a bit of a pain to get off. There we go. That's what she said. I promise, Ryan, I will try to stay away from that's what she said jokes. It's just very difficult. I'm making sure I'm reading that right. He's got a lot of weird extra parts on him. Trying to not walk myself into the trap of actually walking myself into one of those jokes. Good night, Johnny, man. You have a good night. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Oh, Ryan. It is. You will trust in knowing that I will attempt to not make those jokes, but I will more than likely fail at it. So we got F113. Be right here. I promised that I would try. Never that I would succeed. What was that? A14. How metallic blue? It's pretty shiny. How metallic blue is it? It's pretty metallic. It's all done in that metallic blue kind of plastic. When I get this all built, I'm going to try to get some really high res shots. And get it posted on my Instagram. Yeah, this is why he has so many extra parts. He's got this like little one for a little shoulder piece thing. Like another extra joint. Which is very interesting. For a little shoulder pad. Which is actually the next part I need to build, which is F12 and G11. F1, 2, and G1, or that G1 or C1? I'm sure G is the blue stuff, the blue one anyway. There it is. G11. That on there. Dude, there is. That sounds like shit. Not my best Yoda, like at all. All right, plug this onto his little shoulder barbell here. It'll stop moving on me, it'd be great. There we go. That's why he has extra pieces. He's got this extra articulated shoulder pauldron. Ah. Hey, listen. Dude. I don't know. With these earbuds in, I can't hear myself really trying to do it. I used to be able to do it, Yoda. Oh, don't be making fun of me, Chaos.
Your father? He is the face him you must look.
Okay, where am I at? D1. Here we are. D1. This one. I'd be sad if I lost my ability to do impressions. Got some weird things on here. So, of course, this is the left arm. So right there, we got our bicep. We got our little shoulder pauldron. I smack it on the table. Go ahead and take a little elbow joint. I'm going to plug that in. The D14. This one here. And okay, I need the left one. That's this one. At least it's marked. Actually does have the letter L on it for left. So plug that into that. Got our forearm. There we go. Got that into there. And we got to put one of these little wrist pegs in. Because he's got a bit more articulated wrist than old Superman. Superman was just a ball. This one actually has articulation at the ball. There's that. But I actually have an extra one of those, so that's good. There we go. Nice and clicked in. Really tight fit though. And that is the left arm. Let's go ahead and get a hand on here. Let's just go ahead and just do left fist. Which we also have to put a little armor piece here. G110. And this piece goes on all the hands. So when you swap hands, you actually, well, no, each one of them will have their own part. Is it all 10 for all the hands? It is. Well, that's interesting. You'd think they'd be designed differently for each hand, but apparently no. So there, go ahead and plug that into there. So there we go. That is his left arm. Probably could have used cleaning that little bit up right there. Just so it's a bit more flush. But since I'm already messing with that, let's go ahead and put the rest of these on the rest of the hands. And that's on one of the gripping hands. Oh, that's on his right gripping hand. Go ahead and put this on his right fist. Again, I could have cleaned them up a little bit. A little bit of sprue there. I think it come off pretty easy. I have more of these pieces than I have hands. Because they're like 8 of these parts of this G110. And I also have 2 other ones, unless they go on something else I don't see. Unless there's another pair of hands somewhere I didn't notice that weren't in the package. Or like maybe it's on a sprue somewhere, maybe. Okay. Well, I got them on all the main hands. I do find it interesting that it has 2 extra pieces for that. I got 1 extra wrist joint and I got extra on that. So let's go ahead and build the right arm. Got A1, 2. The other A111. If it will snap off for me. Guys, I want to thank everyone for hanging out with me tonight. I know it's getting kind of late, and it's not like a very talkative show. Very kind of easygoing build. You don't get to see my pretty face. Or hideous face, depending on how you want to look at it. Or not look at it. A14. And what was it? F13. Nope, F14. 13 was the other one. Yeah, that's right. Let's build some toys. Just an offshoot of the same. I've been debating if I'm going to make it a different series. But, you know, technically I still open it. And just trying to find extra time to do another show. It's like, I mean, I'm still opening toys. We're still doing technically the same thing. Just, you know, a bit calmer for the most part. Unless you see me really struggle, then y'all can make fun of me some more. One. So let me know, guys, if you've built any of these blocky kits, which ones are your favorites? I know some have already mentioned what they're into, what ones they've been putting together. You're probably catching this on the replay if you're not watching it live. Leave it in the chat or in the comments down below after the show is over if you are catching us on the replay. I'd like to know what got you in, if you build model kits, Gunpla, whatever it is. What is it? What got you into building models? Me? Again, like I said, my father would build model NASCARs and other model cars back in the day when I was younger. Fully detail paint them on. Those are the glue, nothing like simple like these kits. Drew says, my Blokees Soundwave is my favorite. That's the one with the light up eyes and the and the sound effects, right? Because he talks, like has actual voice lines and stuff in it, right? I was tempted on that one. I was very tempted on that one. Yeah, that's the one I'm thinking about. It came with Laserbeak, Rumble, Ravage, and Rape. Yeah. So I built a Blokees Jeff the Land Shark, and that's it. It was a fun 40-minute build. I remember. That was an interesting one. Yes, it is. Yeah, that's the set I was thinking of. Man, I was tempted on that one too. Mostly because anytime it has like cool features like that, lights and sound effects. Pretty much almost makes it for me. There we go. Oh, come on now. There we go. We got D13. I think one of the first model kits I built was, my dad helped us build, was a Dodge Viper. Trying to remember the exact car. It was a convertible kit. One of those glue together kits. Oh, kick ass. Fantastic Lion Force Voltron. God. I would love to get more into more kits and stuff. I can't. It's another hobby I don't have a lot of time for. Adam knows. He's got a backlog. I think a lot of people who are really into Gundam, even if they have time, they don't have time because they have more kits than they have time to build them. And I'm trying not to be like that kind of collector, that kind of builder when it comes to models. I want to be able to have time to actually, put them together and not have just keep buying another kit just to have another kit. Like I'm going to do it. It's like I have enough other projects I want to do as well, besides building extra kits. So we got his right arm. So we got both arms are assembled. Now to the upper torso. And this time I'm not going to screw up those butterfly joints. I hope. F15. F15. Was it that one? Or was it the mellow yellow car? I don't remember. I had a NASCAR one too. Actually, I don't think that one ever got finished. I think the only one out of the model car kits that were glued together our dad got us into that I finished. Me and my brother. My brother had the coupe. With the RT. Is it the RT10? Don't quote me. Because I don't know. That's what I get for not paying attention to my instructions. Okay, well, they're both F6, so F16. So as long as I make sure that is on the outside and not on the inside, I'll be okay. As for our butterfly joints for Nightwing. Okay. At least I don't have to worry about a finicky cape now. That was probably the worst part of that build. We'll put the logo on there. Nightwing bird crest. Plugs in right like that. B112. Am I reading that right? Yep, B112. Oh, I got a piece on the back. I gotta put in there. G what? G18. Oh, there it is. This little tiny piece here. There it goes. One of the tiniest pieces so far. That goes here in the back. Trying to make sure I line it up. It's a very finicky placement. Oh my God, get in there. I'm struggling. I keep dropping it. You know, these kits aren't bad for only $20. Just saying. Pretty enjoyable. This piece here being the... There we go. Plug that in there. There that is. It says 12. And this is where the Eskrima sticks are supposed to go, I believe. Little sockets. You have a good night, man. Get some rest. I'm going to finish this up hopefully in the next half an hour. This is going to be one of the longer streams I've done in a while. But then after I get this done, I will be crashing. And I do appreciate everyone for hanging out with me so late. I mean, some places it's not that late. But on the East Coast, it is 10:10 in the evening. So it's kind of late. So we got a little Eskrima stick holders. But yeah, Ryan, I will see you on the Instagram for sure. We will chit chat some more. You get your rest, my friend. Okay, next we have D15. That's F. Oh, there it is. There we go. We got our neck. There's Ryan. Jersey Source says goodnight to Ryan. We got our first empty sprue for Nightwing. Yay! Where we go? Little neck peg here. Try to make sure I line that up right. Little neck. Now we get to do the belly, which is C3 and C13 and C14. And F110. There you are. F110. They do kind of make these practically idiot proof. But then again, give me a moment. So we got our belly assembled. A15. A15 and B17. Got that for the belly. And B19. Which goes here. And B110. Which is the opposite side. Just butterfingers. There's her belly. You know what? Let's go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and put that on there. Belly assembly. Okay. Time for the crotchal area is pelvic region. All right, we're at A16, which is this piece here. A13, which are these two up here, because this is going to be his drop down hip ball section. So we gotta remember is that we make sure we apparently difficult for me to get this through as I fling it across the desk. There we go. And A19. This little piece here. There we go. All right. Now we put on our diaper section. There is our crotch section. And we'll go ahead and we'll just plug that into there. So you can already see the kind of range Nightwing's going to have. Just right here in the upper torso area. Our Richard Grayson is coming together pretty good. Okay, so now we're on to the legs. We are reaching the home stretch. Again, we have one little extra wrist peg, so we're lucky we came with an extra of that, I guess. F1.8 and F1.12. 1.8, F1.12. Guys, if you have not already, and you're enjoying what I'm doing, please make sure you hit that like, and if you haven't already, subscribe. And I totally forgot I was going to put these up. I made these and never, and I had them here, and I just never messed with them. Now we got them. So we got our pieces here. Let's go ahead and assemble this. But yeah, liking and subscribing helps the growth of the channel. Please share if you like what I do here. I don't really say that too often. I usually just don't think about it, to be honest. I mean, I'm never going to make any money on this. But I would like to get a bit more growth. My Instagram grows faster than YouTube. And I really post. Okay, we got B 1 5. Yes, B 1 5. There we go. I'm sorry, no, A. What was this one? A15, A115, which is this one here. And A17. Just all the way over here. 17. So first we assemble these. This goes there. And F13. Just this little piece here. It plugs in right there. B13. Right here. C. C1 1. That one's a tight fit. Okay. Take this piece, plug into you. So we get our knee. Lovely double jointed knee. Plug. So there we got our nice double jointed knee there for Richard Grayson. Go ahead and plug in our ankle tilt. Well, maybe that was a little too soon. Or maybe. You still have a part I can get on there. B1. There's a B18. Okay. These two are exactly the same. That they just slide right on. So now we get to build a foot. which we are looking at A112. It's the toe. 112. G19. There it is. Yeah, and those big old steel toe type of boots going on him. B1. B12. Just this one right here. And G13. Got a nice little Nightwing logo on the bottom of his soles here on his shoes. I might make a good look at that. We'll focus. So you got a little Nightwing bird right there. There's that. We just assemble the toe to the rest of the foot. Like so. Like that. And there we have Nightwing's right. Oh, like I was going wrong. You guys. His right leg on. So I gotta put the knee on there, which is B11. Making sure I got it facing the right way. No, I think that's the way. There we go. I didn't want to plug in there for a minute. So we got Nightwing's right leg. Now to his left leg. F7, F17, and F111. Chat, you're all awfully quiet. Is everybody alive out there? Have I made you all fall asleep with my quietness? I know it's not the most eventful type of build show, but you know. It's like Jersey's still here. Of course, Chaos. He says Chaos Jr. says hi. I'm guessing he's building his kit too. I know he's wanting to, because I have to pretty much kick them all off the internet when I do this. Yes, he is building his kit. He's been working on that one for a while too. It's gonna take him a minute to get that perfect grade done. All right, A. F. Where's my B's? There it is. B16. Because of the Maximov's still here. Well, she better be. She's moderating the chat. F14. Let's be. Here we go. F14. Is this my last piece off the F sprue? I think it is. We have cleared off another sprue. The F1 sprue is now cleared. Was that the second one for Nightwing we've cleared off so far? Third one, because I didn't even realize we had the E ones already cleared. I have quite the plastic mess to clean up. Go ahead and plug this part on here. Check my messages on Instagram. Well, I can't. I don't have my Instagram up at the moment. From which series is this Nightwing? Well, I'm not for sure. It doesn't really say on the box. It just says it's Champion Class Nightwing. It kind of, just by the look of how the armor is on him, and he's got these kind of shoulder pauldrons, I want to say it's probably closer to like an Injustice style, but it might be just their own design. Because, you know, these are all articulated on their own little ball joints here on the shoulder. I don't have Instagram up right now. But yeah, it might be. I think it's their own design. It didn't really say. But I thought he looked cool. They also have like an interesting design Harley Quinn out there. And then a really badass looking Batman Beyond. But again, I want to say it's probably more like closer to their own design white. I mean, he's the first Robin, man. He's the first sidekick. Nightwing's the best. Now, he might not be the best Robin. People will argue that Tim Drake, hey, I just cleared off the C sprue. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. But Tim Drake is arguably the better Robin out of all the former Robins. Damian's just a little psychopath. I don't think anyone's going to argue with that one. I remember the first time I actually saw Damian introduced. It wasn't even in a Batman comic. I don't know. I think majority of people say Tim Drake. Well, Batman has stated in the comics that Tim is a better detective. But again, that just depends on who's writing it. Right? Chaos wants me to check my messages. I was going to try to do a dual screen with my phone, but the craziness. Oh, Chaos is sending me things. Oh, she sent me a picture of him in progress. So yeah. There he's at the living room table building his kit. You can kind of see. I can always bring it up later. I don't have my stuff set up. I got it set for one screen, hoping that it might it would yeah, you can't see it. Oh, that's cool. What I got going on here? There it focuses on it. Right here is the lower torso and legs. So you got the crotch area and the legs for the 160 of scale. A 160, 160. I don't know how you want to pronounce it. All right, put that aside. Okay. I keep getting distracted, Chaos. But I get this done. So I can clean up the bed again. I mean, it all depends. You know, whoever you think is is the best Nightwing is your best Nightwing. I mean, Nightwing. I mean, you know, best Robin was Nightwing, Dick Grayson. You know, as you say, Richard John Grayson. You know what's weird is like I was watching old episode of Lois and Clark, and they gave Clark the middle name of Jerome. It's like, that's my brother's name. That's my brother's middle name is Jerome. I just found that funny. I found it quite funny. But you know, I mean, I think Dick was, or Richard Grayson, Richard John Grayson. I mean, he's the first Robin. But I think Tim could also have a prospect of being the better Batman than Batman. But then again, like, it all depends on who's writing the character, man. It's all, you know, up to, yeah. I mean, my middle name is Lee. And I use it for my part of my Jedi name, my gamer tag. I'm named after my uncle. Hey, I just cleared off another sprue. Crash. Just trying to get these feet pieces off of here. We're so close. Romy Rome. There we go. Now we got the main body built. There's still a couple things here. Like I gotta figure out how these. Okay, so those just go on like so. So there's his Excrema sticks. The last part of the instructions. The only other parts I got left are a couple extra parts for gloves. And his Birdarang. Which he does have one hand for that. Which I believe is this hand. But there we go, guys. We did it. We've built 2 whole Blokees sets in one night. Only took me almost 3 hours to do. So I gotta take these other parts off and just save them. Because you never know. You might need them at some point. Maybe I'll lose a piece. $20 isn't bad price at all. Nope. $20 a piece. That's $40 for 2 kits. I think the Batman Beyond was like an extra $5 because he had so many extra intricate pieces. Thank you, Jersey. And thank you all for hanging out with me tonight as we did another build episode. It was a little longer than I was hoping it would be. But hey, we managed to do it and hang out and chit chat about geeky stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and bring the camera back up. As you see, I'm wearing my Superman 2025 shirt. I'll turn on this light. There we go. Now you can see me better. Ooh, I need to trim my beard. Yeah. So thanks guys for hanging out tonight as I bag up all of Nightwing's accessories and hands, extra bits and pieces. And I'll get some photos up at some point tomorrow of these figures all posed up. Even though, you know, there's especially Superman, he's been around. People have been posting him for about a year now. I have been so excited about getting this guy. So happy I finally got him though. He moves so nice. This cape was a pain in the butt to assemble, but he moves really good for a little model kit. You know, I quite do enjoy these action figure model kits. Again, not bad for the price, especially for no glue, no paint required. Really cool. And not bad for my first set of Blokees. And I do expect myself to get more at some point. But alas, now you have him. Yes, now I don't have to be praying to get him someday. Or having to pay an absorbent amount of money to get him shipped from like AliExpress or something. But I'm just happy they're finally here in the States for everyone to actually get easier. I know a lot of toy influencers, toy tubers, other ones like, you know, out there were able to get their hands on these a little bit easier. I'm just happy to have them because, again, Superman is on my back. I have him tattooed on my back. It's one of the first tattoos I got was a Superman logo on my back, across my shoulders. So, anyway, my hair looks like shit. What hair I got left anyway. Thanks again, guys, for hanging out with me tonight in the chat. I really do appreciate it. And again, if you haven't already, go ahead and get this banner off. I done forgot. Hit that like and subscribe. And I think I'm going to turn this music off here. Go ahead and stop that. Guys, I appreciate you all for hanging out with me tonight. And next week we will go back to our normal opening of just action figures, which will be the McFarlane Collector's Edition Wonder Woman. Based from that, I finally have a McFarlane Wonder Woman to go with my collection. But until next week, guys, and maybe I'll have I should have my Skeletron then too. We'll be opening them then too. They're supposed to be here by Wednesday, so I should have Siberia and the Red Shadows Assault Trooper. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. Until next time, guys, y'all have a good night. Take care of one another. Have fun with your action figures, and I'll see y'all in a week. Peace, everyone.